Gemini, hello, welcome to your reading. We're gonna do 3 cards for November 6th, 2022. General reading. Let's see your cards, Gemini. First one, the Five of Swords. Second one, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And the third one is the Nine of Cups. Okay. Cool. So, first things first, what does the Five of Swords represent? I mean, to my mind comes, first thing that comes to my mind is betrayal. Betrayal. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse, that has something to do with emotional dysregulation or even emotional manipulation. And the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfilled card. So how do we collect all of these pieces of information to make it into something that makes sense, right? First thing is that any kind of betrayal of course would lead to emotional dysregulation. Now, how does the wish fulfilled make sense in this combination? The wish fulfilled in the future, in the it's not in the future. Oh yeah. Okay, now I see. So this is the cause, this is where you're at right now, and this is what's gonna be. Now the thing is, what's gonna be is that you're gonna realize this was a blessing in disguise. And there's so many cases of the blessing in disguise vibe, right? It's like we're seeing it so much lately that it seems like all of our lives are blessings in disguise, and it can be, but let me explain. The Nine of Cups is really wish fulfilled. It's like, thanks God, this is what I wanted. Now I am getting the kind of like cynical side of this card emotionally. I'm this is what I'm sensing here. It's not that easy, it's not that simple, it's a bit tricky with the Nine of Cups card, because one can imagine that this has to be something that we really were wishing for, but it doesn't necessarily need to be like this. Okay, it's like tarot is only a way to see into the energetics, into the energy dynamics, and it's not really literal. It's never literal. Everything is quite metaphorical here, right? So I would say that you have realized that someone is literally just, collecting swords behind your back, trying to make themselves, protected or stronger or whatever it is, behind your back, while maybe you were trusting them, right? The Queen of Cups is trusting. She is emotional. She is bound to people about the emotions. She's not boundless. So she is affected emotionally, quite affected by everything that's happening. And in the reverse, there can be overbearing energy. It can be that, this can be also something different. This can be also you feeling guilty about some Five of Swords situation, getting out of, certain energy dynamics, just carrying or like collecting the swords, while the other person has literally no idea about you collecting the swords behind their back. And but swords in that sense of like collecting information and realizing, because swords are information, right? Swords are thoughts, information, clouds, air energy. So it can quite possibly be that you were the one collecting the information and like gathering all that you could have and then stepping away. Maybe you haven't even stepped away, but you've realized, something about the Queen of Cups. You've realized something deep, dark, manipulative, something that was going on behind the scenes, I would say. There's this scorpionic energy to this spread. Like the energy behind the whale just being, I don't know, shown to you through something that's not quite clear. Like it seems like what you're seeing here is not the full picture, yet you're gonna be seeing it in the Nine of Cups. But it's like something was uncovered, or I don't feel like there was a change in the material, though. What I feel like has changed here is you and your perspective. It feels like you've just came out of lying to yourself about something, or vice versa. But this also, what I'm seeing in this spread also is the energy of them wanting you to be emotionally dysregulated. Now, what do I mean? This is the betrayal energy. This is emotional dysregulation. And it's like, how do we say? It's like, if you are being emotionally dysregulated by something like this, there's nothing wrong with you, nothing wrong about you, nothing wrong with you at all. It's a natural response, and yeah, it's quite natural. So that is also another point, if you are being thrown into the waters of your emotions and you feel like you don't know how to swim, just let go, let go. Go sink deep into the waters, let go, just let the body, don't move the body, don't try to, save yourself, don't try to learn yourself, teach yourself how to swim when you don't have a teacher. Just surrender, and the water is gonna show you. It's gonna show you how to not to drown. The water itself is showing you how not to drown, And on the other hand, the swords, they tend to show you how to kill yourself in a way, what do I mean by that? I mean, the swords show you, the thoughts show you the infinity that you can spend by infinite amount of information, infinite amount of questions, infinite amount of, asking yourself things, but more like thinking about the same old. So even the waters are affected by the same old, by that energy. Even the waters are getting all muddy and all dark and just dull. But that's the reason why she's reversed, right? Because she's like taking the cup and spilling the old muddy water out so she can fill it up again with something that's not muddy, with something that's not old, with something that doesn't rot, so just spill out the waters and you're gonna see how that was what you were wishing for all along. Thank you for watching, Geminis, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.